Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and I'm back at you with some more things that you should definitely try on your Samsung Galaxy device today. Now, this series has been going on for a while. It's been a successful series. This is installment number 4, and I'll place all the rest of the videos below the video inside the description if you want to catch up on all of the tips and tricks and hidden features and things that you didn't know you're able to do on your Samsung phone. So first off, when it comes down to this video here, let's say that you wanted to go through and you wanted to listen to some music. So let's say that you go inside of your Sirius XM radio, you're listening to this. This is a really nice station to listen to in your car. It's called Watercolors. It's like a contemporary jazz, smooth type of a channel, but maybe you have some friends or some family that wants to change the type of genre or a specific song that they want to listen to. The nice thing is that on the very top, right up over here, you have your widget where you're able to hit pause and play and skip and rewind and all that good stuff. Now let's state that they wanted to listen to something maybe on YouTube Music because you're looking for something in particular, you find their song, and then now it's being played. So if you wanted to take turns on who is listening to what, or if you have an event that's going on where you have music and playlists that's coming from a bunch of different applications, this is where this one will definitely come in handy. Now, when you scroll down, this is your media player, and you can see right now that this is playing the Overtime by Thriller Records and the Home Team. So this right here is from YouTube Music. But I can switch right over here, back over inside of the Sirius XM application. So now I'm listening to my music. So now we're able to take turns by switching because we have all these different media widgets sitting here that is being stacked. So this one right now is the one that's currently being used. It's in spot number 1. Here is spot number 2, which is Sirius XM. And we also have spot number 3. This is YouTube right here. So if you wanted to, you can also have a YouTube player or video getting ready to go. So where this kind of came into play for me, where I wanted to throw it into this video, is I watch YouTube as I'm eating dinner or I'm finishing up dinner or something like that. At the end of the day, if that's when I'm going to take my shower, I have my YouTube going right here. And then let's say I go inside of my YouTube Music and I'm playing my music as I'm taking the shower, right? So this is where it actually came into play, where I noticed that both of the widgets are sitting right here, and that's the portion of this video of where it's pretty much inspired. So if you have Spotify, YouTube Music, Sirius XM, and YouTube all together, you're at an event, or you're at a party, or you're just supplying music and such for your friends and family, or maybe you're in a car for a road trip, or you're at home with a Bluetooth speaker, you're able to have all of your media players just being right here, and then you'd be able to switch between all of them and you can take turns on what is being played. And then as for those applications that will be up here inside of this widget area for your media control, it's going to be those applications that are your recent applications that has media. Here's your Sirius XM, YouTube, and YouTube Music. Now what'll happen is that if you close out of one of these, then obviously you're only going to have 2 that'll be on the very top. Feature number 2, this is definitely for those out there that use vibration mode only on your Samsung phone. Now, I don't know the last time that I placed my phone in sound mode. Maybe it was if I know for a fact a very important text message or phone call is coming through, and maybe I might not feel it if I'm wearing workout shorts or something. So 99.9% of the time I am in vibration mode. But let's say that you put your phone, again, in your workout shorts, and you might not feel it immediately because it's not compressed against the leg, or maybe it's sitting on the couch or something soft like a bed or pillow. You can go right down over here and you can do vibration intensity, and you're able to turn these up if you would like, but then you have this setting on the bottom, which is vibration sound for incoming calls. And it's a way that you're able to avoid missed calls by playing a sound to make vibrations louder. So what happens here is if this is still sitting on the couch or my bed or a pillow, when somebody calls in, even though it's on vibration, it'll make a vibration sound that I am actually able to hear. So I can keep my phone in vibration mode, but I'm able to actually pick up on it. And if this was off, more than likely, I probably would have missed that call. So again, anybody who uses vibration mode only, this is definitely a setting to turn on, because in this way you can get a sound of vibration. So this way it is louder than the vibration itself from the vibration motors, because your phone could be on a pillow, bed, or couch. Now on the same topic of sound, we will take a look at separate app sound, because more than likely I might use mine differently than other people, and you might have yours set up the opposite way. So when it comes down to separate app sound, what you want to do is when you turn this on, this will definitely come in handy if you are Bluetooth to a speaker or your car or anything like that and you're listening to music. But the moment you open up another application where there could be ads being played, or you're watching maybe TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube, or there's a game that has audio sound with it, or even ads in between the game if you muted it, this is how you want to set it up. You find those applications that you use the majority of the time, maybe while you're also listening to some music. You want to choose these options here for the audio device coming out of the phone. Now, I know some people may have set up Bluetooth device and then did like YouTube Music, Spotify, and all the rest. So that means that no matter any time that you are connected to a Bluetooth speaker, those applications will come through Bluetooth. But they didn't take in the fact that you might be opening an application while you're listening to music where that audio from that app will come through the Bluetooth speaker. So this right here is the perfect setup. You set it up to where the audio device will come from the phone, and you find those other applications other than the streaming music services that you might be using during that time, so you wouldn't interfere with listening to the music. Feature number 4 will go inside of the Samsung keyboard, and when it comes down to the Samsung keyboard, if you press and hold on a letter, you'll have that accent either on the very top or on the very bottom. So if you're doing any type of typing and you need to have these other versions of these letters right here, this is how you're able to get that done. But you might not know that you can do this with your numbers as well. So for sure, go inside of your settings of your Samsung keyboard and turn on the option for number row. Because what you can do up over here is that you can put in fractions. So let's say that you wanted to put in, 3/8. So rather than you going through and typing in 5 and 3/8 and you type it all out and it doesn't really look all that cool because, you're doing this option, like this. What you can do is you can actually make it look even better, and you can just type in 5, press and hold on 3, do 3/8, boom, and that's how you're able to get that done. So when you press and hold on 1, you're going to have 1/5, 1/6, 1/8, you have 1/2, 1/3, you have 1/4. For the 2, you're going to have 2, 2/3, and 2/5. For 3, you'll have 3/4, 3/5, and 3/8. When it comes down to 4, you're going to have 4 and 4/5. 5, you have 5 and 5/6, 5/8. For the 6, you have nothing. For the 7, you have 7/8. When it comes down to the 8, you have nothing. And 9, you also have nothing there. 0, you have 0 and N. And lastly, we will finish here inside of the Samsung keyboard, and that is the ability of using the swipe of your finger on the keyboard. So for example, let's say that you do, swipe is fun. Okay, but let's say that you needed to make a change or add in a word or fix an issue. What you can do is if you press and hold on the spacebar, it is now going to be used as a cursor control. So if you were to move it right over here, it makes it a little bit quicker, and then you're able to just add something in if that's something that is needed. So how you're able to turn this on is if you open up your Samsung keyboard, you tap on settings, then inside of settings, as you scroll down, you're going to see where it says swipe, touch, and feedback. And inside of here, this is where you can see the option for touch and hold spacebar. Now, yours might be set up for the voice input. Now, my voice input is already on the very bottom left-hand side of my Samsung keyboard, so there's no need to have it on there twice. So this is kind of why I like to have this one set up as the cursor. So again, as I'm moving it on over, it's very easy to place this where I want it to go if there is something else that I needed to throw on in. Also, here's my voice input right there. It's already on the very bottom left-hand side. And so I don't need to have the press and hold for my voice input sitting right here. Also, if you're trying to go through and try to move this to somewhere specific, it might take you a little second to actually get it right there, or maybe you have fat fingers. So that is where this whole cursor control comes into play and actually makes it super simple when it comes down to just using the space bar to move the cursor. So hopefully you guys have appreciated this video. Maybe I just reminded you of an old feature. Maybe you learned something brand new, but let me know in the comment section below if there is something brand new from this video that you might start using today. So hopefully you guys have appreciated it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.